Well, good world, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all here live with me and Frankie Fly. It's Grateful Gal Sports Huddle. We turned up this morning, got a lot to go over. Not really too much, but definitely exciting sports times. Saturday we'll have more on sports related stuff, but today we're gonna do rundowns of the postseason, the NLDS divisions, the NLDS series, and the ALDS series. We're gonna recap those from last night. And then go over the games for today. Then we'll do Thursday night football, or we'll recap NFL week 5, and then we'll recap that, and then we'll go over Thursday night football. But before I get into that, y'all know I got to get the daily verse going, and then we'll get right into it. So the daily verse for the day of October 13th, 2022 derives from the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15, and it states as follows. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves. And again, that's from the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15. And Frankie Fly, how you doing, brother?
I'm alive, man. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I mean, that ain't all that matters, but that's a big part of it. You know what I mean? A big part of us to be able to go accomplish what we got to accomplish. You know, you got to have life in your body first. So it is a big key, man. Sure. Thank God for waking us up this morning. Whoever listened to this, thank God for waking y'all up this morning as well. And praying, ask that we just have a great day, and we just continue to go forward and just build and build and build and build. So again, about to get directly to our sports today. So the National League Division Series is 2 games in. Both series are split 1-1 right now. The Braves should have been up 2-0, but I let them have it. So the Braves beat the Phillies last night 3-0, and the Padres beat the Dodgers last night 5-3, which split the series 1-1. And now the series shift to the Phillies and shift to the Padres home field advantage for the next 2 games. Excuse me. So hopefully the Braves can at least get 1 win on their home field to get home field advantage back for Game 5. Even though I think we can sweep them these next 2 games, because the first game our bats started late. It was a lot of, we left a lot of runners on base, and the Phillies got going early. So we can't allow them to do that in their home field. We have a lot of good pitchers. They have a lot of good pitchers as well, but I think we have a more solid batting lineup than they do, and I definitely think we could produce a lot of runs just any time. So I'm looking forward to the matchups. Again, even with the Padres gave the Dodgers a run for their money. Just the playoffs. It's any team, any team. Obviously, all the teams who are in the playoffs are good, because they earned the spot. They either beat somebody in the wild card or they earned the spot to get to the playoffs. So I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Sorry for the Orioles, bro. They ain't make it this year. It's okay.
Hey, man. We ended up, we had one of the best comebacks of the season. We won I forgot how many games, but it's showing promise for next season. So, we just letting y'all have y'all fun, and then we ready to come back next year.
Well, you talking to the American League, because y'all ain't in our division. We in the National League.
I'm talking to the whole league.
Oh, you putting the MLB on blast? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You putting the MLB on notice? Okay, my bad.
Everybody.
And then so for the American League Division Series, we have the Mariners versus the Astros. Game 2 is later on this afternoon at 3:00. The Astros currently hold a 1-0 lead over the Mariners. And then we have the Yankees versus the Guardians for Game 2 as well. And the Yankees currently hold a 1-0 lead over the Guardians. So those games will be played later on this afternoon. Game 2 in those series. So if you're fans of those individuals, be on the lookout. And we will have score predictions from scores, reviews from Thursday night, which is tonight, MLB, and Friday. We'll discuss those on Saturday Sports Huddle. And yeah, man. So again, we about to get directly into the week 5 NFL rundown. You don't gotta do Thursday night football. We just do Sunday through Monday, and then we'll recap. We'll go over Thursday night football for tonight.
All right. So the first game on the schedule was the Giants versus the Packers. As they say across the pond, the Giants won against the Packers 27-22. The Lions got blown out by the Patriots 29-0. The Chargers beat the Browns in a close game 30-28. And then the Texans, I think they got their first or second win against the Jaguars, which was crazy. 13-6.
Okay.
And then the Falcons against the Bucks. Of course, the Bucks came out on top, 21-15.
Oh well, we got to get into this controversial sack.
Oh yes, yes.
Because Tom Brady's head didn't even hit the ground. This man's head hit his arm. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand the game is full. The game is fast paced and it's full speed, but even the velocity of the way he hit the ground wasn't even like super hard. You know what I mean? Like the lineman who sacked him was still on the ground with him. It ain't like he just tossed him to the ground and he was standing above him or something.
Right.
But you know, they all know Tom Brady's 50. He's gonna break whenever. But I mean, I definitely think he gets more of a more of that cushion side with the officials, because you know he's been around the league so much. But I'm not saying that's the that's the right call. Like I said, you know, in a game it's live speed, you know, so the referees don't see every angle, they just see for what they see in the real moment. But when you slow it down, and I think this needs to be able to be overruled too. When you start to slow down, you see that these calls like this are not roughing the passer. Like, I feel like coaches need to have challenge calls for these type of things, like especially like roughing the passer or, you know, like something big plays. You know what I mean? Like, but Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So the Bills got whooped on by the Steelers got whooped on by the Bills, 38-3.
Oh my goodness.
The Dolphins got whooped on by the Jets, amazingly, by 40-17. I'm sorry.
Hey, so I saw this. Let me know your opinion about this. I saw this the other day, from a news outlet. I don't know how credible the source was or whatever, but they were saying that the neurologist who's been, you know, taking care of Tua or whatever it is, they encouraged him to stop playing football now. You know what I mean? That's what they were saying. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, I mean, but you gotta look at it though. You gotta look at it. You know what I mean? The impact that you had. You know, this is only your second season in the league. Yeah. But then the impact you just had in a 2-week span of getting concussions, you know what I mean? The concussion protocol is being changed and enforced directly around him, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man, but, you know, from medical sources, you know what I mean? Hey, I don't know. But me personally, man, you know, if people telling me that, you know what I mean? And I understand that's something you love to do, bro, but you know what I mean? I don't know. People gonna live their own life and make their own choices, but, you know what I mean? If it was my child, and, you know, I'm hearing doctors say my child shouldn't be out there going to play football no more, I'm going to tell my child, hey, son, you did your thing. You had your opportunity to be a starter quarterback in the NFL. That's a dream come true. Everybody don't get to do that. But you got to, you know, you got to worry about your life going forward and your health. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here. So we got to protect ourselves.
I definitely won't hang it up. If they're telling me that, I'm done. I'm good. I made it to the league. I got my bread.
Facts. You getting the money. I know you at least got at least $40 million from me. You know what I mean, you first round draft pick, $40-50 million easily. Endorsements, all that. I know you getting your money. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
he can probably take all that information that he's like the life experience that he's going through and probably still work with the league. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean,
he's gonna get paid regardless. So,
but we shall see. You know, it's his choice, and you know, I just wish the best for all the players. And, you know, like I said at the beginning of the season, just healthy, you know, health for everybody in the league. Just, you know, anywhere you play sports at, you know, just a healthy season and just continue to control what you can control, you know.
Absolutely. So then we got the Bears against the Vikings. Vikings came out on top, 29-22. Moving right along. The Titans beat on the Commanders. Not too bad. 21-17. The Seahawks lost to the Saints, 39-32. The Panthers lost to the 49ers, 37-15. Y'all beat on the Cardinals, 20-17.
Well, it wasn't no beat on. It was 20-17. We won. But, you know, the thing about it, too, you know, like they say, you know, good teams find ways to win, man. And you know, we still got a lot of work to do. We still got a lot of work to do, man. Because, like I said, our offense know that they're not as consistent in the second half as they are in the first half. Even though most of the time, you know, we beat a lot of people out. You know what I mean? We beat a lot of people out. But you know, like it's like Coach Nick Sirianni said, and Jonathan Gannon, you know, a lot of the games going forward will be closer now. You know what I mean? Just because you know the competition, you know, more film is being put on tape. You know, more teams are starting to gel together. You know, as you go throughout the season, you know, teams start to find they their identity and things like that. But the thing about good teams like my team, you know, when you already know your identity, you know how to play, and you know how to play for each other, you know, you're gonna find ways to win. So I'm just truly excited to continue to see a growth in the season and just in the team period. You know, every week we just got to continue to grow and climb. And I love seeing their interviews, and I love hearing a player just talk about going to work, just going to work, and just going to work. And I love it, man. It just motivates me to you know, do what I got to do to control what I can control for the things I want to accomplish in my life. You know what I mean? So it's about just really putting that work in and whatever we want to accomplish, man. So the process.
Yes, sir. So after that, we got the Cowboys against the Rams, 22-10. Cowboys took that one. We got the Sunday night game, 17-19, of course. Mr. Automatic, Mr. 100%. I mean, Mr. 99%. Justin Tucker always going to come through in the clutch, so we already knew how that was going to go. And then we had the Raiders versus the Chiefs in another one of those roughing the passer calls that was questionable. I think it was the Chiefs against the Raiders, right?
Yeah, it was against the Chiefs versus on Derek Carr.
Chiefs,
yeah. I didn't really see that play. Like, I didn't see the impact and stuff at the end, but I saw the Tom Brady play. I mean, I'm telling you, this man hit his arm. Like, his arm was on the ground, and his arm hit his head. Like, I could see if his head hit the turf. His head didn't even hit the turf, bro. So I was like, wow. But whatever. You know, like I said, he old. You know, they going to think he going to break a hip bone or something. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Now, the Raiders call was a little bit less of it was more of a controversy, but less of a hard hit on Derek Carr. The guy, I think it was the Chiefs defender. He literally stripped the ball from him as he was going down, and so like the defender had possession of the ball, and then he literally just fell on top of Derek Carr, and they called. I mean, and they called it roughing the passer.
No, that's why I do remember that. I do remember that one now. Because but see, that one does make sense though, because you got to think about it. Like you said, yeah, he's falling for the ball, but if the ball's not on the quarterback, like if Derek Carr was under the ball, you know what I mean, that's different. If he was trying to recover the fumble, that's different, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like you said, the guy had the ball already, and he just fell on the quarterback. So like you said, they're gonna try to protect him. So that's kind of different because that's force. Now Derek Carr is banging on the turf. Now he's getting banged on top from another force. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but I mean, like I said, it's just so fast paced, man. The referees, you know, they obviously, you know, are top tier at what they do, you know, to be officiating for professional sports. So, you know what I mean, you just gotta, like I said, you gotta, you know, control what we can control. It's a lot of bad calls to get played in the NFL, but you know, you gotta just, you know, brush it off and go to the next play, whether it's a good call, bad call, a good play or bad play. We gotta continue to go forward and just try to, you know, execute whatever's called next time. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. Don't, like they say, don't leave it in the ref's hands. Make plays when you gotta make plays.
That's right.
Don't give them a reason. All right, and then we got moving on to week 6. We got first game of the week. We got the Commanders versus the Bears. I think I picked the Bears to win this one. Probably by like 10.
Yeah, I think he can give him by 10. I mean, I'm just kind of up and down right now. You know, both quarterbacks are, well, you know, Justin Fields still learning. He's growing.
Yeah.
I don't know how the O-line is for the Bears, but I know how the D-line is for the Commanders. And if they can win in the trenches, I think they'll win in game. It won't be, you know, it won't be too much, but I think they can beat the Bears. The Bears have weapons. I think Carson Wentz is he has a bigger chip on his shoulder from the comments that Ron Rivera made over the last week about you know, why they don't have, you know, why their record is what it is and things like that. And yes, Carson Wentz is playing. You know, he has a lot of moments where he plays bad. You know what I mean? And I think I don't know. Like I said, when he got injured, I just think it took a mental toll on him. First of all, when you have a city where you know, he don't really get as much credit for, you know, being responsible for our Super Bowl run because he wasn't playing in the playoffs. But he was our quarterback for, you know, the first 15 weeks in the season, which definitely, you know, steered us to having the number 1 seed, you know, all these things to have, you know, advantages to continue to make it forth in the playoffs. And, you know, just after his injury and all the turmoil he had in Philly after that, you know, I just think his mental, just been broken so much, and you've been bounced from team to team. The coach gave you a 1-year option. Basically they decided to go 1 year with you, and then next year you was traded off, and you got another big deal from the Commanders. You know what I mean? He's been getting money now. He's been getting his bread, but it's about the production. And when individuals see that, they get frustrated and discouraged and things like that. But I do think Ron Rivera was wrong for that, and he apologized as well. But even just to go straight blame your quarterback for a team loss, you know what I mean? Because your quarterback ain't no defense. When your defense getting ran up on, who fault is that? It's not Carson Wentz's fault. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. As a coach, as a man, first of all, you never try to put blame on another individual. You got to look at yourself and see what you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Right.
So, I mean, it's all good. But I like I said, with all that, I think Carson Wentz definitely has a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to try to show it, tonight for prime time. And yeah, man. What are they at home, or I think they're at the Bears spot, right?
I think they're at the Bears.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot. So, I mean, it's going to be a good game. Like I said, I'm going to be excited to see Justin Field. I never really got to see him in the NFL. I never watched none of his games, really. Like I said, he played for Georgia for a while, and then he went to Ohio State. But I haven't really seen him ascend in the NFL, so I'm looking forward to seeing a game tonight. I probably watch 2 halves, like the first half, and then yeah. So I'm going to take the Commanders by 3. I'm going to give them 3 points because the odds is even right now. The spread is even, which I don't know how, but because both teams suck, that's why Vegas don't know which one. Vegas don't know which one to give points to. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to give Commanders 3, and we shall see. But yeah, man. You got anything else? You got anything else to say, brother?
Man, everybody just drive safe out here, man. People always in a rush, and not obeying the traffic laws, not using your turn signal for what it's for. Just everybody just drive safe. And just pay attention. Be vigilant to animals, people, kids mostly. Just like we always say, control what you can control. Just make sure you get to and from your destination safely, man. That's it. That's
right, yeah. And you gotta know, you gotta understand, you gotta drive for yourself and others. Cause like Frankie just said, a lot of individuals don't drive. They don't drive well. And you definitely have to be vigilant and understand that you're sharing a road with a lot of other people that don't have that same mindset. That don't have the same mindset as you. So, like you said, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all stay hydrated. We know the fall time, winter time is approaching, but you still need water. Make sure y'all drinking your water, and let's just continue to be great. Thank God for another day, and let's just continue to do what we do. To go forward and be better. So
yes, sir.
But until next time, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Special guest will be with us this Saturday. Grateful Gal Sports Huddle will be back in effect Saturday early morning. We got some good rundowns. Thursday night football recaps. Major League postseason recaps. We got NCAA rundowns. We got Sunday NFL predictions, Monday NFL predictions. You know what time it is this week. It's Dallas week. Eagles versus Cowboys. Sunday night football is going down. So y'all know what's up. Y'all tune in. And yeah, man, y'all check us out on Saturday. Until next time, y'all. Fun Fact Friday tomorrow. I'll be dropping some fun facts about Egypt. One of the other countries. One of the other biggest countries that support me on a consistent basis. So like I said, every Friday I'll be doing a different country that supports me. So this week I'll be doing fun facts on Egypt. Y'all check it out. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.